Guys, Ralph here, Juicy Dime. Just looking at the Giants here, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I've been drafting a shit ton of best ball lately. Killing my days and most nights. But that's what I'm doing. I'm sure you guys are doing it too. So I'm looking at the Giants because the first thing I want to point out is weeks 15 through 17, the playoffs and the best ball. We have the Giants with the best quarterback versus defense. We have the wide receivers, best matchup of wide receivers in the playoff weeks for the Giants as well. Thing is, who is Danny Dimes going to throw to? I'm not hating on the Giants here. I just want some answers. Maybe some of you guys can help me. So we have Danny Dimes. We can see last year he was pretty hot at the beginning of the season, but if we're looking at him for best ball, we need him hot at the end of the year. Of course, he got injured last year. So what we're looking for is the wide receivers. We have Sterling Shepard here. This is just real quick. Um, he's on the injured list. He's on the pup list, so we don't know if he's going to miss some time at the beginning of the season. Kenny Galladay, guys. I mean, such a bust. I know the name sounds good. 2019 with the Lions, he was great, but look at last year's fantasy. DraftKings points 10. This guy laid a bunch of eggs, 10, 20, laid eggs, laid eggs. This guy's an egg layer, right? So we look to Darius Slayton. Well, where's he going to be? Well, we don't know. We don't know. He's not looking good for Sunday's preseason game. And even, we look at last year again for Slayton. I mean, guy's an egg layer too. In comes Kadarius Toney. Now, huge prospect. Now, if you guys are drafting best ball either on DraftKings or Underdog, maybe you're going to see Toney is just lighting up. He's been going, I think, around 90. Let me see here. Pull him up. There's Kadarius right here. Going around 81 on Underdog best ball, 22 on the public ESPN Yahoo. So 41-point differential. Definitely looking good. Definitely going to see a share of targets for him this year. Question is his health. Right now he still was missing practices. Now he was at practice. So hopefully he'll be good to go for week one because we're going to need him. If you have Danny Dimes as your number two in your best ball, we're going to need Kadarius Toney. I mean, his speed, I think he runs a 4.340. Absolutely disgusting. We just need him healthy because otherwise we have Wan'Dale Robinson, and he could be the chalk. He's looking at some high percentage ownership for week one in a lot of leagues. But he looks good too. I mean, who else do we have? We just lost Seals Jones today, injured reserve. So we're going to have Daniel Bellinger backing him up. And guys, this tool here, it's called Fantasy Gas by Vegas Refund. Just fantastic tool. I'm going to put a link in the description. So if you guys want to see who's hot, who's getting drafted hot, who's not hot, where their average draft position is on Underdog. If you look at Toney here, he's going around 81 on Underdog, and the public's not quite on to him at 142 and 101, and of course a lot of the other Giants receivers have been getting faded, and rightfully so. But if you're looking at week 17, like I am, week 15, week 16, week 17, this matchup is hard to beat. All right, guys, I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to keep up with this. This tool is amazing. If you're interested in average draft position, it gets updated daily. That's put out by Vegas Refund. And I just wanted to touch base and see maybe there's some Giants fans out there that can kind of fill me in on what I'm missing because Danny Dimes has some issues himself. What about the O-line? Sterling Shepard lays a lot of eggs. Galladay's an egg layer since Detroit. Slayton, I don't know. It's going to have to be Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson.